Hello everybody, a very warm welcome to you as we get ready for the Supercoppa, the Del Monte Supercoppa 2022 final. But before we do that, we have a little presentation that's happening, and it's a recognition of the world champions that are currently playing here. They represented Italy and come home with the World Championship. And Ferdinando De Giorgi as well is here, and he gets the recognition. It really was a truly stunning World Championship performance from Italy, building on their European Championship success to become world champions. Bottolo, Anzani, Balasso, Gianelli, Micheletto, Spertoli, Russo, Lavia. That was a nice little touch before we get the main event underway. This is the lineup. Both teams. It's just a star-studded lineup of incredible players. It's two dream teams.
Signore e signori, tutti quanti in piedi, mano sul cuore per l'inno nazionale italiano.
Anthem's over. So a final exchange of pleasantries. So first referee is Umberto Zanussi, and the second official is Stefano Cesari. Very experienced second referee, and an experienced coach. So I've just got a glimpse. So Perugia coming out onto court. It's pretty much the same team started the semi-final. Gianelli setting. Leon through the outside with Semeniuk. Ruchnicki in the opposite slot. Flavio and Russo through the middle. Colacci is the starting libero. Gini ready. Anastasi ready. Civitanova ready. Nice start. Exactly what you want to see. A ball through the middle, put away brilliantly. Perugia up 1-0 in the final of this Del Monte Super Cup. Two 2-0 Perugia. Ooh, like that. 3-0. one in behind. It was a good effort to try and keep it in play by Balasso. Oh, goodness me, what a start for Perugia. Oh, that's more like it. Massive from Bottolo. Civitanova back in business. Again, Bottolo's absolutely flying. That's gone Perugia's way. Which Licky gets to start this one for Perugia. He didn't play that well in the last game, and Herrera came in and made things happen. That was great work from him to get out of the way of that one. Russo back to serve. Oh yes, lovely. He knows that he's got to play well, that his place is under pressure from Herrera, the Cuban opposite. And that's brilliant as far as Anastasi's concerned. He's got competition for that place. He started very well. it's not a monster block when it's the baseline. Still a great block, though. Nice work. Oh, yes! Excellent. Diamantini, dazzling. Perugia could only keep it in play. Perugia doing really well, just always seem to be there or thereabouts, but Matola's also playing superbly, isn't he, for Civitanova right now. Leon, always a threat. Nice work, Garcia. A player who has just risen and risen and risen for Civitanova. Came in to be a backup for Zaitsev, who was signed at the beginning of last season, but Zaitsev needed surgery, so Garcia had to start regardless. But then Zaitsev, when he was fit, kind of came back in and moved Garcia to the bench, but Garcia has just been getting better and better and better, and now is the starting opposite of choice for Civitanova. And that's why not only is his spiking incredible, his serving is another level. Oh, incredible. As I said, it's serving. He might be up for one of the best servers in the league right now. Big swing. Last season, Civitanova won the league, where they beat Perugia 3-1 in matches. So these two teams know each other very well. Although saying that, there's quite a few new faces for both teams. Gianelli, Richlicki, Leon Soleil, Botnitsky, Mengozzi, Piccinelli, Colacci are all with Perugia from last season. And for Civitanova, Gabby Garcia, Daniele Sotilli, Ivan Zaitsev, Luciano Di Cecco, Simone Anzani, and Fabio Balasso, all from last season. It still means there are players on court who are new. Here's one of them, Nikolov, 18 from Bulgaria. And whatever Garcia can do, so can Nikolov. So well, I mean, it just shows how well actually Nikolov's playing and Bottolo's playing, that Marlon Yant does get on court now for Cuba. Went to Civitanova in 2020 and he was a starter, kind of thinking, oh, he's going to be taken over, but the quality is just through the roof, and it is Civitanova who have the lead.
Cerchiamo di farlo ricevere con più intensità. Uno, secondo, ricordiamoci sui nostri attacchi come ci difendono. Abbiamo fatto vedere questa mattina nel video, ragazzi, sono sempre nella stessa situazione. Dobbiamo essere un po' più lucidi nel prendere le decisioni in attacco.
Nikolov again. It's just a tad high for Semeniuk. He's still kind of getting used to Gianelli, I think, is Semeniuk. Gianelli plays the ball from, he sets it from such a height at times, and yeah, that one's just a little too high. Well, Semeniuk just didn't get the timing right. brilliant. Civitanova are buzzing. Perugia it was who got off to the fast start, but Civitanova it is who are now pulling away from Perugia. It's the new players that are doing it. Nikolov is doing well. Semenyuk's been given the hook. Plotnitsky's come in. Go after him. He's got a bit of work to do. Oh no! That wasn't what he wanted. Nikolov is just running riot from the serving line at the moment. This is a toughie. He's trying to roll it over the block, hasn't got the contact he needed. Oh, that's been overpassed. Oh, set Bottolo. Nice up by Rychlicki. Garcia keeps it in play. Rychlicki has another go, and he's got that one off the hands. And Perugia have just thwarted that run of points. Has really grown into his role. Just imagine he's just going to be getting better and better. He's 23 at the moment. He's still really just starting out. Net touch by DiCecco. Touch the other side this time. Plotnitsky's not done that well since coming in. Just struggling to get up to game speed at the moment. It's not been helped. It's knocked into the net by Flavio. Plotnitsky can make it happen from the serving line. Most definitely, he's got a wicked jump serve on him. Oh, good improvisation, Balasso. Great pickup, Gulacci, but it doesn't come back. Civitanova now with a 5-point advantage. That's got it. That was a Danny Kinder moment. That was incredible. And then, oh, what on earth happened then? Oh, wow. I'm not sure we'll ever see anything like that again. That was a chasm of catastrophe for Perugia. Leon was off and running for the next, well, the 2 touches time. He wasn't in the now, was he? Also trying to go the other side, trying to get Leon, didn't. Gregor Ropret's on to serve. Slovenian international was playing with Cambrai Volley last season. They were finished 11th in the league. Experienced player, Ropret. He's got 3 silver medals from the European Championships, 15, 19 and 21. Won the Challenger Cup with Slovenia to get them into the Volleyball Nations League in 2019. He's won the Austrian League, Slovenian League and the Czech Republic League. Manzani. Oh, yes. Leon just gets up there, doesn't he, and completely reshapes the ball when he hits it. No one's getting that. Except somebody after it's Bankston. It's landed up in the crowd. Rich Licky. This is going to be free ball Perugia. Chance to get another point on the board for them. And it's taken. Well played by Russo. Look at all the sponsorship on the shirts of both of these teams. You just wonder if the players all get a piece of whatever it is that, or whatever the product is that they're being sponsored by. They all get a piece of it, or whether it's all just cashola. Set point for Civitanova. Both these teams lost in the semi-finals of the Super Cup last year. And one of them, well, in fact, they're both going to do better than last year. One of them's going to get the gold. That was a comedy of errors, wasn't it, for Civitanova? It's cost them the point. It shouldn't cost them the set, though. First there was that moment, and then there comes this moment. It's like, anyone want to block? Anyone? Bueller. 4 set points for Civitanova to get it done from side out. Gifted it by Leon. It is Cucine, Lube, Civitanova who take the opening set of the Del Monte Super Cup here. Category. Nice start for Civitanova. Those are the stats. Perugia made more blocks, Civitanova more aces and more attacks. It's always a tricky serve to deal with. Kolov that wants to challenge for a block touch. It's going to be an admission from Richnicki. Russa says he didn't get me. But Richnicki, it did get, did it? Maybe not. No, just the shadow. Oh, good cover. Massive hit. And again. Oh, yes! Magnificent. Jiba-esque. But it is 8 points. Well played by Chinanese. Magnificent dig from Semeniuk. I say Jiba-esque. There's a legendary point that was played when he was for Brazil. He'd gone the other way first and then went back that way to make a dig when Brazil won the point. So Semeniuk just doing the second part of it, but what a fabulous touch it was. Civitanova may have taken the first. Perugia certainly got going here in the second. But they did that in the first as well, didn't they? Oh, good play.
Reception, the most important thing is reception. We don't have to think about spike. We have time. You know, we have to keep focused about reception. Only this. This is one match that we play in this skill. E giochiamo sulla ricezione. Battuto. Oh, hai visto la battuta? È più verso di destra, andando già bene. Bene. Vai.
Set. Oh, it's a bit tight. It's going to be a foot fault for Rich Licky. Civitanova know they can come back, and they'll probably get done from the serving line. That's where they have been taking teams to town. Oh dear me, that one nearly took the antenna to another planet. Oh yes. There's some fingers in that ball. Checo with the serve, strong rotation for Civitanova, 3 big blockers, 3 front court attackers, and even though Perugia get their side out, you'd expect now 4 attackers coming here for Civitanova against 3 blockers if there's a good ball in. However, the only caveat to that is that there are only really 2 players who are hitting in their normal position, and that will be Diamantini and whoever's going to hit out the pipe, because both the opposite outsider on the wrong side. Ooh, they're not even going to get a decent swing. And Garcia, that's the trouble. See, Garcia's an opposite. He doesn't hit over on that side. And they now have system play as well. Didn't really help. So rotation 1 isn't as good a rotation as many might think. When there's 3 attackers, there's only really 1 in a good spot, and that's the middle, and it couldn't even get there. So once again. Ooh, double touch. You don't. But that's just like, how dare you? Yeah, but you're not the setter. You're just the libero. You might be the second setter, but if you double it, you double it. Now Yount's coming in, replacing Nikolov. Bit of back row passing. That's in. This is brilliant from Perugia. Not the start Yount was looking for. Just deflecting from it, going, yeah, it was in, it was in. They're going to check it. Tactastic! Right in the corner. Bottolo yet again. He doesn't look the tallest, does he? But he's actually 196. You kind of think he's quite short in the team, but he isn't. He really isn't. Set. But the block was waiting. The ball did have a long way to go. The block had a bit of an advantage. They were already ahead of it. And both Jan and Diamantini are like, yeah, here we go. Diamantini it is who gets across and closes things down with Jan. That's excellent. Well left. Such a good set. You know, it's Checo does that, Bruno does that, all the best as Ginelli does it. Oh, for goodness me, Leon, it makes it look like a badminton net when he does that. Leave. I expect a few in the net. Something about that serve coming from 5 over to 5 it just seems to put players off. They don't really like it, the angle it's coming at them from, even though it's only a float. Well done. The pipe attack now is such a crucial part. Of the match, of the game, of volleyball, and the work of the middle blocker is so important in taking the middle block away to open up that big gap in the middle of the court. Good work, Semenya prowling deep at 6. Leon with the little tippy. Tommy Tippy gets the job done. Oh dear. Perugia are really taking control of this set now. Good leave. Garcia, just wow. That's all you can say, isn't it, at times? Wow, wow, wow. Not just the hard hits. Every time, I guess so many hard hits do come in that you have to be ready for it, but then you've got to be able to see when it's not going to be swung or have a hard hit on it, and that can be tricky. Three in it. You'd expect Perugia to be able to see it off, but the serving pressure is always a big factor. Ooh! It has gone the way of Perugia. Thought just for a second it might not have done. Work by Bottolo. that. You know it's a good ball because Flavio can run through the middle. Another big bounced ball. Oh, goodness me. Still looking good for Perugia. They're just doing enough. They're holding on. They're staying in front. Just not going to stop that. Not going to stop it at all. Work by Jant. Checo fires it to the middle. Oh, good touch. But not the second time. Nice look. Great finish. Checo, he's running in, isn't he? He's like, yeah, right, who's where, who's what, who's doing this? I know where the ball is. I know where that's going. I knew exactly where it's going from the minute it left the hands. So I'll just check where you guys are all at, and then there you go, you can have it. Garcia. Julie then obliges, but they can have a look. They think it might be out. Surely not. Doesn't get any better than that, does it? It's just plumb on the line. Hasn't caught anybody. Excellent. Oh, yes, good touch. Oh, goodness me. How many times do you see that in a game? You go against 3 blockers, you know you're just going to try and do something with it, and he's just played it to recycle it, Leon, and it's just popped up perfectly for Civitanova, for Russo. Oh, thank you very much. Excellent celebration. As suspected, Perugia take the second set. It's 1-1. This has got 5 written all over it.
Buonasera signore e signori e benvenuti a bordo di questo volo. Da questo momento tutti i telefoni devono essere accesi e devono essere azionati i vostri flash. Vi chiediamo un momento di attenzione mentre il nostro personale di bordo vi mostra le misure di emergenza. Ora gentilmente alzate entrambe le mani al cielo e poi muovetele lentamente da sinistra verso destra. Sinistra, destra, left, right, 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 left, right.
You can look at the stats. They only really tell you part of the story. As you get the points scored and you look at the players, and I got 15 points so far in this one, but how many errors have they made? How many points have they cost their team? That's a cool logo, isn't it? Like an old World Championships logo, or a World League logo even, maybe. Third set up and running. Flavio. There have been some great buys that both these teams have made. Look at Flavio, he's come over and made an instant impact. That's not a bad serve from him either. Come across from Valencia. They were demoted. I mean, there's no chance that Perugia are going to get demoted, but you can't blame a middle blocker for a team getting demoted. Just never got a ball to have a swing. Certainly made an impact from the serving line. He was great at blocking. Other players that have come in, Jesus Herrera, have not seen him. Those of you that haven't seen Perugia play yet, you haven't seen him yet. Goodness me, what a player he is. That's great. Bottolo, who's come in for Civitanova as well. He's a new player. He's come from Padova. So exciting. The players that are in, just looking at Civitanova, Cinanesi, Nikolov, Hurtado through the outside, Bottolo, D'Amico, the libero, and for Perugia, Herrera, Flavio, Semenyo, Ropret, Julio Cesar Cadenas, as well as Jesus Herrera, two Cuban internationals, now linked up in Perugia with Leon, former Cuban international, now Polish. Oh, yes, and couldn't quite put the polish on that swing. And Rich Licky couldn't find a way through because Jant was giving him no room at all. Great set, great block. Nice.
Controtempo alla difesa della Lube e se ne va al servizio.
Just about creeps through, and then Semenya really goes after the hands. Perugia did well in that last set to keep Gabby Garcia quiet. So well, in fact, to get Nikolov off the court. So Jant's come in. Oh dear, Cinanesi got his angles wrong and he got his feet too far in front of the ball with that one. great turn in the air. Cover. Fabulous angle from Rich Licky. Lovely work, Flavio. There's good cover from Leon. Wonderful angle. In Perugia's efforts last season, they were won the league. They were second overall, though. So they won the league in regulation, but lost to Civitanova in the playoffs. They won the League Cup. They beat Trentino for doing that. They were third in the Super Cup and they were third in the Champions League. And then Civitanova, they were first in the league, but as the winners, after beating Perugia, as I mentioned, they were third in the Super Cup, and they were actually fifth in the Cup. And they were fifth in the Champions League. You've got to figure maybe it could be a very different story for Civitanova this season. Oh, it's massive from Yant. They've got the teams they've got actually in the Champions League this season for Civitanova. They've got Tours, Volley, they've got NAC, Rosselair. They're waiting on the team to come through from the earlier stages to the fourth round. Hasn't got there just yet. They'll be in Pool C of the Champions League. Oh, what a set. Garcia, ready and waiting. Oh, such a massive hit. You're not passing, you're defending, and off the back of it, there's nowhere for Leon to go. Oh, another huge block. standing at times. You can't do much about it at all. Oh, goodness me. That's not landed in. Nice from Civitanova. Yeah, it's another player that can change the shape of the volleyball on his jump serve. Nice play, Bartolo. We've got no clue where that had gone for a moment. Oh, reaction-tastic. That's brilliant. But it doesn't land in. He's looking around. He's like, where is it? Oh, it's over there. Like that Jan swing actually landed in the net. Must have caught a piece of somebody though, because no one was complaining. Yep, out. Well found. So much that squishes down. At times when it lands without so much effort on it, it squishes a bit more than when it's absolutely hammered into the floor. It's all to do with physics. As Matt Prosser will tell me every time we commentate together and I say something silly, and he goes, basic physics, Clay. Sebastian Solé is into the action. A couple of Argentinian Olympic bronze medalists now on court. Checo one side, Solé the other. So well placed. Tani getting a run out. Civitanova goes off for the moment. Oh my goodness! Oh, is there any better hitter of a ball than Leon? He's passed that a couple of steps and he's just put his hand right through that ball, and even with the defender in the way, it's not coming back. First outing now as well. There's changes coming kind of both sides. First outing for Jesus Herrera. Zurdo is his nickname. Left-handed, and he's another player. Just flies, absolutely flies. Goes wheels up and gets through the ball. Slovenia being asked a lot. Rattles that one off of Solé. Civitanova just with the slight advantage in that they're siding out each time for the lead. It's Perugia currently siding out just to get level. And Civitanova move into their strong series of rotations with 3 front court attackers, 3 big blockers. And even with the 3 blockers up though, Semeniuk able to get past them and just take the shine off of that effort from Diamantini. Such a good play, isn't it? Keeps it simple, does Ginelli, and then puts it in the hitting window for Semeniuk to work the hands. And it's Semeniuk back to serve. Easy one for Yant. It's well played by Garcia. I'm supposed to be commentating this, and I've just sat here, I think, more of a fan than anything else, just marvelling at what these players are doing and constantly in awe of how they do it. This net is 2 meters and 43 high. It's 8 foot. It's the same height as a crossbar in soccer, and depending on where you are in the world, it's the same height as your ceiling. And the players are just head and shoulders above it. Now Nikolov will come back to serve. He's on to serve. Oh, and he's got an ace. He's been off and watching, but he's kept himself up to game speed, ready for his opportunity to come back on, and that's put a smile on his face, hasn't it? Magnificent. Why not do it again? Go one way, then go back the other. Timeout called by Perugia.
Lei sulla linea va benissimo, lei sul lato non va bene. Seconda cosa, abbiamo avuto un sacco di contrattacchi che non abbiamo chiuso. Dobbiamo essere più bravi in questo, le palle importanti vanno chiuse, finito, non si può fare nient'altro.
Not going to come back. That's a desperate chase, but it's very well played. It's not all about just getting up and bouncing the ball anymore. You've got to be able to go off the hands. You've got to be able to find gaps in the block. Garcia. Imagine what it's going to be like. I mean, for those of you that have played at this level of volleyball prior to, I don't know, maybe the last sort of 5 years, yeah, the level's high, but I think it's just gone to another level altogether now with this serving pressure that's coming from some of these players. With Garcia, Nikolov, Leon and co. The only, but credit as well, though, to the passing unit, that they can make that decision that's so quick. Tenths of a second as to whether it's in or out. And then picking the right cues as well. What are they looking at? What's to know exactly where it's going? And then to get it in some semblance of a position where the setter can do something with it. Timeout called. Those of you that were middle blockers or opposites that didn't pass, lucky you.
Oh, riceviamo in 6.
Setters.
Ok, Marlon. Bene, non mi interessa se dopo tirano le righe, però noi andiamo nel nostro modo di ricevere. I piedi, frenare bene sti palloni, copertura, andare. Con coraggio, ragazzi, avvicinate i palloni alla rete, sporchiamo con le mani delle righe. Vai, 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 vai.
Oh my goodness! What a serve from Leon! There's 4 conflict areas in passing. That's one of them. It's the passer to the outside line, passer to passer, passer to passer, passer to the outside line. You can call them conflict zones. If you're technical, you can call them hallways of hesitation, corridors of uncertainty, and avenues of angst, which is exactly what that last one was. Has Yard got that in? No, he has not. That's going to go to the video check. Or is it? I mean, is it miles in? Over the block. Ooh, close. Too close to call without having a look at the replay. From 180 frames per second, not the 60 that we see, that you get to see whenever you're watching from. It's hit so fast now at this level that in the 60 frames, if you float the ball, probably never hit the floor. It's gone through the frame already, and all you see is before and then after, and whereas that's why you need 180, 250 frames per second to make sure that you catch every moment and you can actually get the ball on the floor. Stefano Cesari saying, let's get on with it. It was in. Jan with the serve. No need to go to video check for that one. In to pass. It's close to the 3-meter line, but it's so well played. Garcia makes sure of the point. Such an impressive hit. Nice work from Plotnitsky. He's been a bit hit and miss so far in this match. It's always difficult though when you're a player, if you're not starting and you're kind of coming in and trying to get a job done. It might be a bit cold, and then you get off, you're off again and back in again. But both the coaches have been going through their squad here as this game has ebbed and flowed. And there was no way through that time for Herrera. And Civitanova are in front. Oh, it's still going! Oh my goodness, what a rally. Oh, I say! Herrera couldn't have hit that any harder, and I don't think it could have gone into the floor any harder. So, well, that just careened off of everybody, and that one has made a massive dent in the surface of this floor. A bit of a shag through after that. My goodness me. Plotnitsky thought he got blocked into his boots. He hadn't, because it came off a knee and a foot of his teammates, and Sully got it back over. Civitanova get this side out. Cambio palla, as they call it in Italy, and they'll have set point. Plotnitsky, though, may have other ideas here. He gets his serve going. He certainly has got his serve going. There's a chance for Perugia to get level. Ooh, bit precarious. Free ball for Civitanova. Oh my goodness, can't get a connection in the middle. Oh, there's a connection! Leon! Is he the best player in the world in that position? What an incredible series of rallies we are getting here. Oh, yes. That's Plotnitsky, and that was Leon. 23-23. Let's hope Diamanti's okay. Diamantini, sorry. Able to walk off the court is a plus. Is he going to be able to stay on the court? Just landed. It wasn't even, it was his other leg, wasn't it? It wasn't even the leg he landed on. Suddenly was caused him a bit of problem. How bizarre. Looks like he's going to be okay. Plotnitsky once again. Good idea, he wanted to drop that short. He was only maybe an inch away from that actually clipping the net, trickling over. Those are the fine margins of this sport. It's now set point for Civitanova. Bottolo with the serve. and it's an ace from Bottolo, and Civitanova take the set 25-23. The capacity crowd here are loving it. It's 2-1 Civitanova. Teams change ends. We're still no closer to knowing who's going to win it, but what we do know is Civitanova are one set closer to winning it than Perugia right now. Time for us all to catch our breath. Try and figure out exactly how the next set's going to go. Eleven to 12, so Perugia out-attacked Civitanova, made more errors than Perugia, but did rather well in actual blocks for points and aces, which is a huge bonus. every seat sold out for this Super Cup. And the fans have been royally entertained, that's for sure. Tocco Amoro is no. Civitanova. 2-0 becomes 3-0. Looking back onto court. Plotnitsky keeps his place on court. Flavio doesn't look like he's found the court. That didn't look in though, but it wasn't. Oh, wowzers. Another block for Civitanova. 4-0. What a start. Oh, that's got Richlicki right in the face. That's going to sting. Yep, that's done. Too tight. Gianelli's back row, he's played it above the height of the net. For those of you that are new and wondering why it's gone the way of Civitanova, if you're a player in the back court, you're not allowed to play the ball over the net if you're in the front row, and you're not allowed to stop the ball from coming over the net either by being above the height of it, and that's what happened to Gianelli. The stats of the match overall. They'll take the point. Get out of the way. Richlicki pinching it off Plotnitsky. Those two pretty much out of the attack, but Flavio wasn't. Cover from Portolo. Garcia has another swipe. No way through. Leon gets slowed down. And Jans is outfoxed by the net. So well played. So it's that ball that comes in, and you can see from then on that Checo waits enough that the middle can't get out. It's a fractured block. Broken play here for Perugia. What a block. Civitanova. That's huge. there again. Put something into there. Oh, I say. Leon's get your hands there, but the timing now, he was so quick on that swing, Garcia, that in trying to get up and get the height as well, he can't get the press in time. So the press comes too late, which is why it skids out of court. I think also the angle in which he's come at him as well make the difference. It was right off like the forearm, wasn't it, that inside of the forearm to send it out. Nicely done by Rich Licky. It's 4 points, it might seem a lot, but Perugia can certainly get it back from the serving line. Well, the foot fault has been given. It wasn't that play, it was the swing from Garcia earlier that got dug. It was then deemed to have been a foot fault. This was the swing he had, which was dug, and he'd foot faulted, but the referee whistle came a little bit late. Just that getting that communication, I think, from the second referee to the first, that was all spotted by Stefano Cesari, not spotted by the first official, but it was the right call. Scramble here. Oh, we've got a net touch. It's Civitanova. He's just eating up the deficit at the moment. It's on his pesky elbow. Coach is pacing around. Leon just had to wait a little bit. It's caused him to miss. Probably hasn't, but Rich Licky now to serve. Up. Rich Licky get ready to receive and be a part of this. Have an attack from service, but it goes to Plotnitsky. Might get it again now, though. Oh no, Gianelli, front row, loves a swing. He's always going to have one at some point. In just the right spot for this, isn't he? He's like, oh, yeah, wow, thanks. Lovely ball in. Ginelli's got a taste for points. And now he's going to go back, try and get a couple from the serving line. Not landed in, or has it? Yes. Everyone's celebrating, everyone's claiming it. That hasn't touched anyone, has it? Might be a block touch. Didn't look like it from that replay that we just saw. It's way wide. Way wide. Nice ball in, but it's too tight. And just like that, 4 points has evaporated. It's level, 10-10. Simplest of throwdowns for Plotnitsky. Nelly will get himself ready. He's got an interesting pose, exactly like Edgar Pett has before they get going. Just with the way the foot's set. That's an error from Bertolo. And now Perugia are in front. That's gone through the block, didn't catch any of the block, didn't land in court. Timeout called by Civitanova.
Cerchiamo di giocare meglio certi palloni. C'è bisogno di imparare a giocare meglio certi palloni. Sono palle brutte. Cerco le mani, non cerco solo forte perché voglio far vedere che ho coraggio. Cerco le mani. Se mi va di sfiga, tengono con una difesa dopo toccata. Ma no! O in tutto o niente o pallonetto. Vai!
That's a fine run of points for Perugia. Oh, goodness me. Another huge, huge hit from Yount. And the run is over. Ace from Bertolo. Or Bottolo. 12-11. Advantage back to Civitanova. Another one that just splits the two passers, looking at each other. After you, no, after you. Nice work, Civitanova. Great work from Jans. Civitanova rebuilding their lead. Great work from Jan, got himself back out so he could come back in and exploit the gap in the block. D'Amico's in. He's normally a libero or libero, so he's on just to shore up this passing unit. God, audacious setting from Di Cecco to go to the middle from that far, and it's not paid off. Perugia have got themselves a break point. It's back to all square again. Leave that for Jan that time. Civitanova will go back and serve. Perugia will take the point. Frustration for the block for Perugia because they got hands to the ball, but still couldn't stop it from getting through. Get a decent enough touch that someone could get onto it. Just settled down for a moment, didn't we? Had a run of points from Perugia to get level, then a run of points from Civitanova to get in front, then Perugia back. And now it's kind of just going point for point at the moment until, that is, somebody gets a run going from the serving line. Will it be Richnicki for Perugia? Garcia's going to be going back next. No, he won't, he's already back. He missed his last one, didn't he? So that doesn't help them. To go back now for Civitanova. That's a very good pass and an excellent put away. Bottolo swipes it to the line. Gets out, opens up the cross-court angle by the way he comes in, and then he's got so much line to go after. Lovely swing. set up very nicely for Plotnitsky. Oh, yes! That's a monster block. And Perugia on in front. Blocks well formed, well across the net. Also with a little net tickler. Nice touch, needed to be made, all too tight. Perugia have suddenly put themselves in a really good place. Draws because Zaitsev's on. And he's come on to try and turn things around here for Civitanova. Straight into the action. He's been watching the entire match. But when called upon, delivers. Checo to serve. Puts Zaitsev into the front row now. Gets into transition here. And enough on that from Bottolo, and we're level again. Look. Long look then as well from Di Cecco. Sees it's gone out. Gianelli. Both teams kind of mirroring each other almost on their rotations. Oh, that's just huge. There was no way through at all for Zaitsev. No gap whatsoever. They want to see if there's a net touch. Well, that's one way of slowing things down. Just try and take the sting out of that point. Give Gianelli something to think about before he goes back to serve again. Genuinely, they think there was a net touch. Hasn't touched the net. Has anyone else touched the net? And that's still in play. And the ball's up, but is there a touch? No, no touch. Nothing. Giocondorete is probably going to be no, and it is no. Cinelli once more. Fabulous. Zaitsev on as a passing opposite. Puts in a great pass. Tola puts in a wonderful swing. Perugia are in the driving seat now. Leon into the front row, that's dangerous. Fabulous. What a lovely pass. And off of that, it just means that Cinenesi can hold Flavio long enough that Richlicki really isn't going to stop Jan. One-on-one. Oh, that's a good player to bring on. Who can we bring on to serve right now and get us back into it? Nikolov. Is he ready? It's taken the middle out of action. And Leon gets slowed down, but no one can get to the ball. And Perugia side out. Desperate attempt. He's unlucky. Rob Brett on to serve. It's a great serve. Oh! Oh my goodness! That was vicious, ferocious. Beast mode engaged. Leon banks his one. Set point Perugia to take this Del Monte Supercoppa into a deciding set. Save for the moment. But a couple of chances for Perugia in serve received to get the job done and take us to a decider. What an incredible game. Now, Zaitsev, as I've seen him serve 4 aces in a row for Italy from match point down to then take Italy to victory. That's such a good ball in. Zaitsev doing everything he can to keep the rally alive, but there is no stopping Richlicki at the second time of asking. Perugia take the set, 25-22. We're into the 5th set. We're going to a decider, the first of 15, to see who will be crowned the Del Monte Supercoppa champion for 2022. Good work from Richlik. He gets out, gets back in, and then he's got a free. He's taken on Dzeko. Dzeko's not going to stop it. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If you look at the set scores, we got effectively got two dream teams here, and two teams that you could put them up against the national team, and they would for sure beat them. That's the level, and it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant because we get some incredible volleyball, and volleyball that you just won't see anywhere else. As we have a look at the stats. What have we got errors-wise? Too many, two more for Civitanova, a couple more attacks for Perugia. And even with all the stats, even with everything we've seen, and the way the sets have been won and the points and the rallies, as to who's going to win this, it might well be. Do you know what? It might have been decided already on who won the toss. See who'll have which end and who'll serve. It could be down to that. But if it goes beyond 14, I won't be surprised, and you shouldn't be either. Equally, if it's something like 15-4, don't be surprised, because someone can get a serving run and just take the game for their team as a result. This is a good work from Civitanova, by the way. Just looking at the season results so far for Perugia. They won 3-0 to Monza. They beat Siena 3-1. They beat With You Verona 3-0. They beat Padova 3-1. They beat Civitanova 3-1. So this is the first time they've gone to 5. Civitanova, they've been to 5 already. Second game of the season, they lost to Padova 3-2. They beat Taranto 3-0 at the start of the season. They beat Modena 3-0. They lost to Monza 3-0. Away we go then with the 5th and deciding set of this Del Monte Super Cup 2022. Nice touch. Plotnitsky wraps it off the hands, and the first point goes the way of Perugia. The only time a break point's not really a break point, other than what it says on the stats, because Perugia still need to win the next one to get themselves into a point where they can side out to win. But that's a long way off yet. They've only just had the first point. Gianelli will go serve again. It's a good leave. Well, you just don't want to leave this for a second. And I'm sure as well, those of you watching, I bet your pets are watching too. This is so exciting. And for those of you thinking about making your tea right now, you're probably going to put that on hold as well. Depending on where you're watching in the world, might be lunchtime. That's probably delayed too. Well played, Jans. Massive hit. He's really just trying to get them all G'd up here, get them going. Lovely bump set from Gianelli. Good work by Pacheco, that ball rebounding off the net the way it did. Oh, nice touch. Oh, wouldn't catch the bottom of the tape, so Jan couldn't get to it. Finding Pacheco over, he was playing over at 5 then. It's well worked by Leon to spot him and put the ball in front of him. Yes, brilliant. He doesn't realise he's on telly yet. Good pass. It's enough. Civitanova have the point. Something to build off, perhaps. Lovely ball in there from Fabio Balasso. Garcia's had his moments in this match. He needs one in this set. Come again. Massimo Calacci, 37 years of age, wearing the number 13 and digging that ball from Garcia like it was a free ball. I say digging, passing. And it allowed Perugia to run their side out. Jans do something from the serving line. Oh no, but Plotnitsky can do something from the 3-meter line. Well, he took off from the 3-meter line and then he hit it pretty much on top of the net after passing it as well. Just makes you wonder whether or not, like these leagues or maybe the top level of volleyball competition, they'll add an NBA style extra to it. So jump serves maybe from an extra meter behind the baseline. Fabulous. Perugia really have got control of this 5th set now. Lovely work from Rich Licky. Didn't matter he was out of the play. It just meant that someone else could have a swing, and that swing came from Leon. Perugia 7 blocks. Civitanova actually 9 blocks and 7 aces, just 2 aces for Perugia, but it's Perugia who have got a very healthy lead. Rich Licky back to serve. Oh, clever play from Bottolo. You've got to have all the skills as an outside hitter, passer. He's left everyone standing. So does well. We'll have an end change then. For those of you wondering why, it's just so it's equal for both sides. Just go round and carry on from where they left off. Certainly that's what Perugia want to happen. Civitanova have got to turn something around here. Leon it is, trying to lay it on thick from the serving line, but Civitanova can side it out. No, they can't. No, they cannot. Huge block from Perugia, and it's turned into a huge lead now for them as well. Excellent blocking. Zaitsev comes in again. No effort, Nikolov to go. It's a carbon copy for Perugia, just a different attacker for Civitanova. It's not exactly 10-4 good buddy either as far as Civitanova are concerned. It is for Perugia. It's now 11-4 and they're 4 away from victory. I think I said at the start of this set that it could be one that goes past 14 for both teams, or it could be one that is exactly like this, where one team gets on a run and takes the other team apart, and that's what Perugia are doing right now. Well done, Bolasso. Had to change his body weight from one side to the other, from left to right to make the touch, and that's not the touch that Zaitsev was looking for. This match is over bar the shouting by the looks of things. 3 points now Perugia need. Civitanova needs, well, they need more than that. It is never over until it is over, until the ref blows the whistle to say it's over. So as long as there's still points to play with, there's still hope. Free ball for Civitanova. Oh, what a dig by Leon. Good save, Botnitsky. Oh dear, he's not, oh dear. Well, unfortunately for Leon, as he's landed, he's banged his head and knocked himself out. He's going to receive attention. Hopefully he'll come around pretty quickly and it's okay. Well, that's a little distressing. Trainer on immediately. He's up, he's come round again. They're just asking him, where is he? I'm in Cagliari. Who am I? You're the trainer. Who are you? I'm Batman. If he does say that, mind, they will have to take him off. Hopefully he'll be fine. But as he's landed, he's slid, hasn't he? He's landed off of that swing and just lost his footing and come straight down and banged his head, but he's okay. We'll have to do assess him and make sure he is all right. He knows exactly who he is and where he is and what's going on. Can't say I've ever seen that before, a player knocking themselves out, landing on the floor like that. And again, the applause ringing out. He's okay, he's going to get up, but I doubt he'll be continuing in the game. But the important thing is he's okay and he's awake again, and that's the main thing. Look at that, everybody calling his name. Well, we don't really need to see it again. Feel free to look away. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, it's gone down. We really didn't need to see that again. But the good thing is he's fine. Now, if this was in any other sport, and certainly if it was in rugby, you have to go for and be assessed by the doctor to make sure, because it's a head trauma. And it's good that he's going off and he can be replaced by somebody else. So there'll be a substitution. It's all gone a little bit quiet now, hasn't it, really? But the good thing is he's fine, in so much as he's able to go off. He'll get assessed properly. We'll lay on. Checo with the serve. And the ball goes to the floor for Perugia. They carry on from where they left off. 2 required now for them to wrap up the match. Nice sleeve. Well, there's still points to be played with. There's still a chance for Civitanova, but it's got to happen from the serving line. Nikolov does have a huge serve on him. But it matters not, because the side out is achieved. Cambio palla for Perugia, and now they have match point. Gianelli. Won't be from service. Stands and watches, and that's it. It's all over. Perugia have done it. They are the Del Monte Super Cup champions 2022. They have beaten Civitanova by 3-2. Now Leon's going to have a bit of a headache, that's for sure. Check he isn't concussed, which he apparently isn't. He's back in with the team. But it was an incredible match, an incredible performance from both teams. The gloss taken off it ever so slightly with that freak accident to Leon, but he's okay, he's fine. And Perugia are the champions. Will have an awarding ceremony to come. Shrugging it off, Leon. First trophy of the season has been decided. So safety Susa Perugia beating Cucine Lube Civitanova by 3-2 and relatively comfortably in the 5th set as it turned out. Everyone's going to be checking he's okay. He's saying he's fine. I'm sure he'll have a funny story to tell about it as well. It wasn't to be for Civitanova, unfortunately for them. Well, that's the way of it. Still plenty more trophies to play for. The league, the cup, and also Champions League. Let's have a look at the stats overall. 6 points difference, 9 blocks each. More aces from Civitanova. The award ceremony will be coming up very shortly as we will round out the Super Cup for 2022. Almost ready for the presentations to begin. Going to get the net down out of the way. But it's not as easy as it used to be, with all the cabling going up inside of them. The cameras are attached to them. We've got to take that all apart as well. We're going to find out, as well as who will be receiving the medals. We know who that is. It's 1, 2, 3. We'll also find out who the MVP of the tournament will be as part of the presentation. When you look at these two teams that we've just witnessed and all of their star players, if a team had an unlimited budget, it'd be fascinating to know who the starting 7 will be. Who would be the 7? Because you're never going to be able to keep all 14 happy. You probably, so you need your. So who'd be your best setter? Who'd be your choices? The best opposite, best 2 middles, best 2 outsides, best libero. You can pick anybody. Mind you, looking at some of these teams, it's almost as if the clubs haven't they? Leon is one of the best outside hitters. Ginelli probably the best setter in the world right now. Flavio, brilliant through the middle. Semeniuk's come over from Poland, great outside hitter. Plotnitsky as well, he's great. Sebastian Soleil through the middle has been excellent, but he's been kept on the bench by Roberto Russo. And then Gozzi, 37. He was fabulous last season, had loads of court time. I guess it might be a combination, mightn't it, of Civitanova, Perugia and Trentino. Maybe a bit of Modena. Who would you take from Modena? Ngapet, Bruno, second setter to Gianelli. Whoa. Garcia maybe first opposite. Who would be your second?
Ancora pochissimo per l'inizio della cerimonia di premiazione.
Speculate, can't you? That's just looking at 3 Italian teams with the players that they've currently got. Doesn't take into account other leagues. Poland being one of them, very strong. And those players that are dotted around those other leagues around the world. But Italy right now, European champions, world champions. Testament to the league, a testament to the fact that even though they bring in all of these world-class players, it hasn't diminished the talent from within Italy itself. Quite clearly it hasn't, because they're the European and world champions. And not only that, their youth system right now, what they're winning at junior level is off the charts. European champions in most age categories, world champions in a lot of age categories. All coming through, all going to be pushing. And some of them already here, playing at the top level. Nicoletta, one of those. Junior world, junior European champion. When you look at what Bruno's won for Modena, for Brazil, he's got 4 World League golds, he's got VNL gold, he's got World Championship gold, he's got Olympic gold, World Cup gold, 2 leagues with Modena. He's got 7 Brazilian league titles, a Champions League title, Club World Championship title. That's pretty good going. Slightly better than Gianelli. Even Gianelli looks to Bruno and says he's the player he wants to be, the leader that he wants to become of the teams he plays for. Gianelli, right now, 25, he's a European champion, Olympic silver medalist, Club World Champion, Champions League silver medalist, League champion. Won the Cup, he's won the Super Cup as well in the past. The Cup in the 2012-13 season, the Super Cup in the 2013-14 season. And he's with Trentino. Can't wait to see, talking of world-class players and Gabi Garcia and how he's growing. For those of you that don't know, he's Puerto Rican international, but he's now got USA. Oh, he's able to play for the USA now, so he'll be able to train with them. He can't actually physically play with them until the 11th of March 2024. Make a note in the diary, because that's just in the run-up. He might play some Volleyball Nations League potentially in the run-up to what will be the Olympic Games, and try and make his way into the team for the Olympics. You can train with them right from now, from the 31st of March. He's been able to train with the USA.
It
is now time then for the award ceremony.
Premiazione, e partiamo premiando gli arbitri che hanno diretto l'incontro valevole per questa Del Monte Supercoppa 2022. Chiamo e facciamogli un grandissimo applauso il primo arbitro, il signor Umberto Zanussi. Il secondo arbitro, il signor Stefano Cesare.
Referees will collect their tokens of appreciation.
Il terzo arbitro, il signor Armando Simbari.
Good job by all three.
Video check Davide Ugolotti.
And also by the video
segnapunti
check
Sabrina
referee.
Grasso. Consegna il ricordo Vincenzo Amendola, consigliere Federazione Italiana Pallavolo. Veramente un grandissimo applauso per il nostro team arbitrale che ha diretto un match dove i signori
Massimo Righi, the president,
andavano veramente a 200 all'ora.
Giuseppe Manfredi, the FIPA president, league president Massimo Righi, presenting the
Ringraziamo ancora il nostro
Congratulations to the officials.
per aver
Good job, well done by
consegnato
them.
il ricordo di questa del Monte Supercoppa 2022. E ora, signore e signori, chiamo e facciamo un grandissimo applauso alla squadra seconda classificata, la Cucine Lube Civitanova.
Cucine, Lube, Civitanova
Facciamogli
make
veramente
their
un
way
enorme applauso perché
onto
hanno
the podium to
disputato un
collect their
match
silver
veramente
medals.
incredibile.
It was an incredible final. Went all the way to 5, as you would expect,
Le
in a
medaglie
very
vengono
close match.
consegnate da Giovanni Chessa, assessore al turismo della regione Sardegna, e Eliseo Secci, presidente comitato regionale FIPAM Sardegna. Gabi Garcia, Daniele Sottile, Francesco D'Amico, Fabio Palazzo, Ivan Zaitsev.
It's one of those bittersweet moments. You've just lost. You wanted the gold, you wanted to be lifting the trophy. That's not happening. You have to be gracious and humble in defeat, accepting of the fact it wasn't your day, it wasn't your match. Also, made it to the final, leaving with a medal.
Facciamogli ancora un grandissimo applauso.
Really cool looking medal as well, isn't it? Some of these players, it's their first ever Super Cup, and they'll be leaving with a silver medal. See the coaches get one also. Congratulations to Cucine, Lube, Civitanova, Del Monte Supercoppa silver medalists 2022.
Ringrazio Giovanni Chessa ed Eliseo Secci per aver consegnato le medaglie. La targa viene consegnata da Giuseppe Manfredi, presidente Federazione Italiana Pallavolo, e Massimo Righi, presidente Lega Pallavolo Serie A. Viene consegnata al capitano Luciano De Cecco. E allora, signore e signori, facciamo ancora un grandissimo applauso alla Cucine Lube Civitanova e salutiamo i nostri ragazzi.
Time for Civitanova to make their way off the podium. And so safety Susa Perugia get ready to step onto it.
E ora, signori, e quindi chiedo di schierarsi dietro il palco la squadra vincitrice di questa Del Monte Supercoppa 2022.
Leon leading the way. The captain of safety Susa Perugia. He may have got knocked out, but it was Perugia who delivered the knockout blow in the end to defeat
Vince
Civitanova.
la Del Monte Supercoppa 2022, la Safety Susa Perugia. Le medaglie vengono consegnate.
Time for them to collect their medals.
Sindaco di Cagliari e
Smiles from ear to ear for them. And what a start for Andrea Anastasi, in charge of the team back in Italy after a 17-year absence, coaching abroad. And first job.
Premiata quindi la
gold medal.
Susa Perugia.
Herrera, it's his first.
Simone Giannelli, Jesus Herrera.
I think it's Rich Hickey's first as well. He's had the cup in 2019-2020, got the Club World Championship in the league, but not had a Super Cup.
Sebastian Sole, Roberto Russo.
There was a team performance as well from Perugia. Everybody was involved. Plotnitsky came on, did his bit. Roprek came on to serve. The only player didn't really get any court time. A couple of them, I suppose, Piccinelli, Mengozzi, Cardenas. But everybody else was involved.
Julio Cardenas, Stefano Mengozzi, coach Andrea Anastasi e suo vice Antonio Valentini. E ora, signore e signori, è arrivato il momento di premiare il miglior giocatore di questa Del Monte Supercoppa 2022. La giuria dei giornalisti assegna il premio come miglior giocatore del Monte Supercoppa 2022 a, sentiamo un O.
Time to find out who the MVP is.
Il numero 17 della Silsafeti Susa Perugia, Oleg Plotnitsky.
It's Oleg Plotnitsky. He can't believe it. Well, he came on to do a job, and he helped Perugia turn it around. And Oleg Plotnitsky is the most valuable player. That's lovely for him. He's come from Viravoli Monza. His first season with Perugia. He's won the Super Cup and he's MVP. Not a bad way to start things.
Signore e signori, è arrivato il momento del trofeo della
Now it's time to present the trophy for the real celebrations to begin.
Presidente Lega Pallavolo Serie A e Giuseppe Manfredi, Presidente Federazione Italiana Pallavolo, al capitano Wilfredo Leon.
Wilfredo Leon takes the trophy.
La vincitrice di questa Del Monte Supercoppa 2022 è la Silsafeti Susa Perugia.
So safety, Susa Perugia, the Del Monte Supercoppa champions 2022. A magnificent performance from them. It's the first trophy of the season. It's been decided. We have our champions. What an incredible 2 days of volleyball. Rounded out with a 5-set thriller. So safety Susa Perugia defeating Cucine, Lube, Civitanova to take the title. Well, we hope you've enjoyed the coverage. There's